Insurance. You always want to have it, but you hope you never have to use it. But what about having food insurance? You can have it and you can use it too. Daily Bread food storage program is just that kind of food storage insurance, and you can eat it too. John Parrish is with Daily Bread. Daily Bread is a great form of food insurance. So give me the story. Why would anybody need food insurance?
That's a good question. We do insurance because it gives us peace of mind. And it doesn't matter what kind of insurance you do, whether that's house insurance, car insurance, life insurance, it gives us peace of mind. And, you know, if you don't believe me, driving a car for a week without insurance, and you're going to find out.
Yeah, you get really nervous anytime you're doing anything. Okay.
Right. So Daily Bread allows us to have peace of mind knowing that in an emergency, whether that's natural emergency or economic emergency, we're still going to have the same quality, high nutrition food that our family's already used to and enjoys already. There are all sorts of different things that you can then, by having that food insurance, you're able to go on with your life and not worry about. I know sometimes you think, you hear about bad stories that are happening, or any kind of natural catastrophe, and you think, what if that were to happen to us? Right. Would we have food? And if you've got something like this, then you have that peace of mind. Yeah, you have that peace of mind. Okay, we have some great samples here and some great ideas here. What makes Daily Bread stuff unique from a lot of other stuff that people might have in their basement, their pantry already? The biggest reason why people love Daily Bread food is you get it once and you're done. And so all the food we work with, all the food you see here, it has a shelf life of over 25 years. Because you hear about people rotating stuff. You don't have to rotate it. You're never going to rotate this out. You're never going to throw food away. It's lightweight. You just add water, and then we have a variety of meals that, like I said, you're already used to eating. So, in fact, what we brought here today, we come across old food every once in a while. In fact, recently we came across a 37-year-old can of beef stew. So we brought it here today. We want you to test it out. And wait, this beef stew was made 37 years ago, and you're going to have me try it here? That's a decade before I was born, even more than a decade. Maybe even before you were born. I don't know. Anyway, we won't get into that. Okay, is that it right here? This is it right here. Okay. So this is it. This is what the can looks like. So you can see the can's changed a little bit. Got a little newer. Okay. And this is stuff that could still, oh my heavens, 37 years old. 37 years old. And this still could be good. Still could be good. We'll try it out. Okay. And is all the food value still in this stuff? Is it still all nutrient? That's a high nutrition food, and the nutrition stays there. That's one of the best parts. It tastes like perfectly good beef stew. That's 37 years old. I would never guess that. I mean, I would expect it to taste like musty or dusty or something, but it doesn't. Give me another couple ideas of some other types of food that you guys have available. So here we have some lasagna over here, some chicken a la king, chicken teriyaki. These are some of our soups, noodles and chicken over here. And we have about 20 different items that on your food storage, you're eating the same variety that you have in your normal supply. So it's not like trying to figure out how you're going to work your powdered milk into whatever you're going to be eating. Right, and we do have milk that even has the same shelf life of 25 years, and we have vegetables and things like that, but our main focus is on full meals that you're used to eating on a regular basis. This really is very lightweight. It doesn't take up much room to store. Someone says, oh, I don't have much space, I really can't have that. You can stick it in all sorts of places. Yeah, in fact, over here is a 3-month supply for a family of 5. In fact, that's my year's supply for just myself. Hopefully we can stay in our house in time of emergency, but if I have to leave, I can take my entire year's supply, throw it in my car, and I'm on my way. Those boxes right there, 3 months for a family of 5. 3 months for a family of 5. And you can stick that under a bed, stick that anywhere. Everyone has room for those few boxes there. Right, and it takes out 90% of the weight just with freeze drying it. Takes out all the water, so all we have left is a dried food. All you have to do is add water back in. Each of these meals took 8 to 10 minutes to put together, and we have our food. And most of them as simple as just pouring the hot water on top of it, and it's ready to go. Right, just add hot water and you're ready to go. Yeah, the biggest time problem is sitting there and waiting the 4 or 5 minutes, 6, 7, 8 minutes to actually let it come back to for life. Me, this is a gourmet meal. It's better than anything I can cook, so. If you would like to try some of the gourmet meals and see if it's better than what you're normally making, you can actually give Daily Bread a try. You can go to dailybread.com. There's a little button right there that says try a free sample. You just click on that and you can get a free entree sample so you can try, or you can also link to Daily Bread website. When you go to our website, we'll link you up, so either way you can get a free sample. Which is the best one to try? Any recommendations? They're all pretty good. My favorite might be the teriyaki, but I had the teriyaki. That's good. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we'll get to work on some of